Welcome back to Cuttin' Loose. Well, as you can see, we found a place to boondock. Turned out pretty nice. It has a couple of washes up behind us that are a lot of fun to hike up. And one of them actually has running water in it, still from the snow melt off. So it gives Thomas a real nice place just to play in the afternoon. As you can see, he just loves to play in the water and the rocks. As you can see here, it's not too bad of a little camping spot here. We were close to the road there, but the traffic wasn't hardly bad at all. A few side-by-sides and just the rancher up the road that we seen go by. We did enjoy ourselves here. Loved mornings here. It was really peaceful. Evening time, usually by about 6 o'clock, we didn't see anybody. So anyway, off on our next little adventure we're taking off onto, we'll be taking us up over the Hualapai Mountains. There's an abandoned mine on the other side we wanted to go check out. But on the way there, I noticed a little road off down in the canyon I wanted to go check out real quick. And well, the rest is history. That kind of spun us off into a totally different direction that day. So anyway, why don't you join us? It turned into be one heck of an adventure. We came up here just the night before, just out for a little evening putt when we noticed this road right here and thought it looked really interesting. So today we're checking it out. So as usual, I'm thinking, wow, it's just a dead end, but I thought I'd walk up here. It looks like people go a little bit farther, but what you really can't tell in this video is it's just really narrow down through here. So, you know, I checked it out and I'll be dang, we can continue on up. So that's what we did. Now by this point I'm already thinking, wow, what are we getting ourselves into? So far, the view up through here is just absolutely amazing. You know, the camera angles just never quite tell the story about how tight things really are out on the trail. It's like, let's get out and check this place out. Thomas is ready to stretch his feet too. Well, here we are going up a really fun trail. Just came up through a really interesting little climb. Actually, two of them. Thought we'd get Thomas out. We had to keep the front end over far enough. We pulled this rock, spun the back, and we actually hung the back tire on this tree. You can see a lot of people rub here, not us. We were just careful. But I did get out to check out the situation before we went any further. Thomas is playing in the creek. Gorgeous through here. Came up through there. That was fun. Then we had to make a hard corner. Get lined up right here. Head right on up the hill. Thomas, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, rocks to throw. No way. I can already tell you my adrenaline's already running because I just can't wait to see what we run into next or what other challenges we're going to find on this trail. And I can tell you this, it didn't take long. About one bend in the creek and that was about it. We're back into this trail here from camp roughly about 6 miles. Not too bad. In a machine, it doesn't take that long. But running by ourselves, it really does take on a whole different mentality of what are we going to do, how are we going to take obstacles. Michelle has to usually spot me, and she's pretty good at spotting. But we have Thomas with us, so you'll notice I may not run as hard or do what you think I should be doing at the time in a lot of these obstacles coming up. But we really have to take into consideration, do we want to tear the machine up? Do we want to break something? Or do we just want to finish out the day? And when we're running by ourselves, we really do try to take caution in hand and make sure that we don't tear anything up so we can get back to camp safely. You can see here I don't have the front diff locked in, but sometimes that wheel spin has got out of hand before in the past. Running 35-inch tires, I have snapped axles before, so like I said, just a little bit of caution. And believe it or not, this mud, water on your tires, this rock really is slick rock. So you really spin easy here. So I just couldn't get quite the right angle coming up through here. So we ended up doing a little cheating with the winch. But that's okay. That's what it's there for. Get us through obstacles. I can tell you the perspective inside the machine was a lot different than what it looks like. Well, on up the trail. Looks like we're going to leave the creek here behind us, or the wash. I tell you what, you can see where people run up and down this trail, but this trail does not get a lot of traffic. got to make you wonder how this car made it in here this far and what the roads were like back then. This is where we're going to drop in and come in about 3 miles above the Gold King Mansion. This is where we ended up taking a left and going down just a little ways before we realized we should have turned right, and that would have put us further up the wash from the Gold King Mansion, and we'd have a little bit more fun time. Now that we're turned around and heading up that trail, we're soon realizing that not a lot of traffic runs this trail anymore, so a little skeptical about what we're going to run across. You can't really see it there, but we could definitely feel the rear end slide downhill coming around that corner, and we got a pretty good little giggle out of that. This is where we actually came up on the trail here, where the hill's overtaking the road again, and you can actually see where somebody rolled down the hill and all the glass that had came out. So I decided, well, we're not turning around, we're close to the bottom. I'll just dig a trench on the high side and see if the tires will catch there, and we will carefully make it around there. And of course, this is where Thomas gets a little bit of playtime in the dirt.
That's how you end up with rocks in your diaper when you put it behind your back. Yeah. No. You're going to get dirt in your bum again. Yeah, you are.
It's a bit warm out here. We got snatch block hid up there in the trees. Come down to the machine. know it doesn't look that bad, but standing there, it was really a lot steeper than the video portrays it to be. And we really didn't want to take a chance on losing the machine down the side of the hill. So at this point, it was rock solid right there. But, a little assist from the winch and getting her back up straight on the trail was pretty much our concern. So, yeah, we ended up making it through, but, kind of forgot to video some of that. And it's kind of a handful when Michelle's turning around and guiding me and taking care of Thomas at the same time, because obviously I didn't have them in the machine when I went around that corner. So anyway, we did get it around the corner and made it down into the wash, and now off down to the Gold King Mansion we go. This is about the second time we've actually ran down through here. The first time was an absolute awesome trip. We had spent all day coming over from Oatman to actually run this particular trail. And by the time we got here, it was actually dark. It took us a lot longer to get over here than we thought. And the water volume at that point was probably 3 to 5 times more than what it is right now. So experiencing the water flow over here, it when it's running, it is running, and when it's not, it's not. So they'd actually had some snow, so it had melted off. So we're just catching the little bit left that's going down through here. And it was absolutely an awesome time. So you got to do a favor for me and go over there and check out 208 Adventures. I'm sure once he gets that video all put together, you'll be able to watch it on his channel. It should be a great time. It was a fantastic night. So anyway, just wanted to bring that up to you. What an absolute beautiful evening this is turning out to be, going down this trail here, heading for the Gold King Mansion here. So we keep thinking any minute now we're going to come around the corner and there it's going to be, but yeah, we haven't quite made it there yet, but we know we're getting close. But at this point we're really just enjoying the drive down through here. I mean, beautiful scenery. This desert's absolutely gorgeous this time of the evening, and everything's so green. And we're just sitting back reminiscing where exactly we were at and what was going on the night that we actually came down through here. And we came up on this section right here, and we know we went straight through here when we were with our friends, because man, it was like turning butter. We were into the middle of our doors just turning mud. But I do not believe we noticed this little turnoff right here on the left here. Otherwise we may have taken it, but I tell you, when we were coming down through here, it was just absolutely pitch black. But we all have pretty good lights on our rigs, but yeah, somehow we went straight through there. But at that point, the water was just flowing down through here. So it's amazing how much the water has actually receded in that 4 or 5 days that we were down here before. And of course, it looked totally different too, with water roaring down through here or lights reflecting off the water. It was just a different view. Remember coming down through this section right here, it was quite the little stair step, and you didn't know quite what you were going to get into because there was just so much water flowing down over these rocks. We're like going, are we going to drop into a hole, or what are we in for? So it really set the tension bar a little high and the anxiety. But yeah, now that we kind of look at here, we knew we had water running off to the side and dropping off, and we kind of knew we were on a road here. But let me tell you, at nighttime when the water was roaring, it was a completely different feeling. So anyway, just a lot of fun. I'll just kind of take a little pause here as we come down through here. I just want to thank everybody for joining us on this little adventure. And if there's, we'd love to hear back from you and kind of like to hear what you would like to see more of or less of, or if you're just enjoying yourself. So yeah, feel free to get down in the comments there and say hi. Well, we made it. So come along and let's check this place out. It's actually going to be kind of a joy here to actually walk around and explore and be able to see both sides of the canyon that we're in right now. Yeah, we were parked right here last time, and it was just, water was just roaring through here. And we had to use flashlights to get around. The machine. Well, they definitely had a heck of a view. Pretty cool molding in here. There's Michelle. This was definitely a bathroom. Here's your toilet flange. We'll be coming back by here before we actually leave this area. Do a little bit better tour in the day. Something over there. Let's see what foundation, big old cement pad. We'll be back to investigate. Fire pit. More concrete will pour it up here. Kind of sad. One of these days this is just going to all fall in and people won't be able to enjoy it anymore. This little piece of history. It really is sad that people are compelled to just go ahead and tear everything up. So other people that come down the trail, you know, can enjoy it just as they had before they destroyed it. So got some steps coming over here. See where they build up a retaining wall over there. Well, it's time to get on back down the trail. We knew we had a little ways to go this evening, and it had been quite the adventure for the day, and we needed to get little man back to camp, so we actually kind of thought maybe we'd be heading back this way again, but we weren't quite sure. But anyway, here we go. Well, we're coming to the end of the day now, so hope you enjoyed the ride along there with us. You know, like I said, if you have any comments on what you'd like to see more of or less of, or just enjoyed your ride, please let us know down in the comments below. And yeah, go check out 208 Adventures. They should have a really good video coming up here on this whole trail at night, what it looks like in the mansion. It was pretty dang cool with all of our lights shining on the mansion. It made it for kind of a real neat backdrop. So anyway, until next time, we'll catch you on down the trail. Now, if you caught in one of our previous videos, we were out on a little trek with our semi one day, and well, that's kind of part of the road we were traveling on right there.